All right, today we're going to pull back the curtain on the secret hero behind your Wi-Fi. It's a technology you use every single day, probably without even realizing it, and it's called MIMO. It's pretty much what makes our modern wireless world go round.
I mean, seriously, just stop and think about it for a second. We went from waiting ages for a single picture to load to now streaming 4K movies without a second thought. So what changed? How did that happen? Well, a huge piece of that puzzle is exactly what we're diving into today.
And there it is, MIMO. It's this super clever idea that revolutionized everything by using multiple antennas to do the work of one. This is the secret sauce that gives us the two things we all crave from a wireless connection, right? We want it to be incredibly fast, and we want it to be rock-solid reliable.
So here's how we're going to break it all down. First up, what even is MIMO? Then we'll get into its two main modes of operation, one that's all about reliability and another that's all about pure speed. And to wrap it all up, we'll look at the key advantages you get from it. Okay, let's get right into it. What exactly is MIMO? Well, at its heart, you can think of it as a masterclass in antenna teamwork.
The name itself, MIMO, is a bit of a mouthful. It actually stands for multiple input, multiple output, and that name pretty much tells you everything. You see, old systems had one antenna sending and one receiving. MIMO's big idea was, hey, why don't we use a whole team of antennas on both sides of the conversation?
So take a look. On one side, you have the transmitter, or TX. That's your router. And on the other side, you have the receiver, or RX. That's your laptop or phone. By sending signals across all these different antennas, MIMO creates multiple highways for the data to travel on. And that multi-path idea, well, that's the key to everything.
So, having a bunch of antennas is cool, but how does the system actually use them? Well, the first way is all about making your connection unbelievably stable. It's a mode called spatial diversity.
The key word to remember here is redundancy. In this mode, the router sends the exact same copy of the data from its different antennas. The goal here isn't more speed, it's more reliable data. It's basically making a bet that even if one signal gets weak or hits a wall, another one is going to get through perfectly.
And this is the perfect way to picture it. Imagine two people yelling the same thing to you across a noisy room. If you don't quite catch what one person said, you'll probably hear it from the other. That's exactly what your device is doing. It's piecing together a perfect error-free message from the multiple copies it receives.
And what does that mean for you? Well, it means a more stable connection. It means less buffering in the middle of a movie, fewer dropped video calls, a connection that just works. It's all about cutting down on those annoying little data errors.
Okay, so that's reliability covered. Pretty smart, huh? But what about the need for speed? Well, that brings us to the second, and maybe more exciting format of MIMO. It's called spatial multiplexing.
Now this mode completely flips the script. Instead of sending copies, it sends multiple, totally independent data streams, all at the exact same time, just on different antennas. The data highway analogy is perfect. It's like you're not on a single-lane road anymore. You just opened up a brand new multi-lane superhighway for your data.
And you can see exactly how this works right here. This is what we call a 2x2 MIMO system. 2 antennas sending, 2 receiving. And you can see 2 completely separate streams of data flowing at the same time. You're literally sending twice the information in the same amount of time. This is how you just blow the roof off your data capacity.
So what's the payoff in the real world? Well, a simple 2x2 system can literally double your data speed under the right conditions. And when you add more antennas, say in a 4x4 system, you can potentially get 4 times the speed. This is the magic behind those blazing fast download speeds we've all gotten used to.
So there you have it. 2 really powerful modes, one for rock-solid stability and one for raw speed. Let's pull this all together and look at why this technology really matters.
This breaks it down perfectly. Higher throughput. That's just a fancy way of saying faster downloads and streaming. High quality of service? That's what ensures your video calls and online games are smooth and lag-free. Better signal-to-noise ratio means you get a clear signal without as much interference. And reduced bit error rate means fewer mistakes, so your device isn't constantly re-requesting data. It all adds up to a way smarter, way more efficient connection.
So, at the end of the day, the really big takeaway here is that MIMO is just incredibly versatile. It can shift gears on the fly, focusing on speed when you need it, or on stability when the connection gets tricky. And that flexibility is precisely why it's become the engine inside all of our modern wireless tech, from Wi-Fi and 4G all the way to 5G.
You know, MIMO was a truly revolutionary leap. It taught us how to be smarter with our antennas to break through old physical limits. And it really makes you wonder, right, as we start looking past 5G to whatever comes next, what's going to be that next breakthrough that changes our connected world all over again?